Hello guys, have you ever felt like you don't really know what you are good at? Maybe you are just sitting in class, looking around, and it seems like everyone has it all figured out. One friend already knows that they want to be a doctor, another is sure about becoming an engineer. Someone else says they are born to be an entrepreneur. But you are stuck asking yourself, what are my real strengths? What am I truly good at? And how do I use those strengths to choose the right career? If that's you, don't worry, you are not alone. Many students feel exactly the same way, from high school up till even graduate school. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to actually discover your strengths, understand them, and connect them to the right career path. Okay? By the end of this video, you will not only know how to identify your strengths, but also how to start using them to shape your future. Alright, before we dive in, let me quickly say this. If you are new here, welcome to this channel. This is a place where we mentor students, guide you through academic life, career planning, and help you build the confidence you need to succeed. If that sounds good to you, then go ahead right now and hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends. And most importantly, leave me a comment down below. I want to hear from you about your own journey in discovering your strengths. Alright, let's talk about why knowing your strength is so important. Think of it this way. Your strengths are like your natural superpowers. They are things you do almost effortlessly, the things that make you stand out, the things other people often come to you for help with. For example, maybe you are the person in your group who always explains difficult topics in a way everyone understands. That's a strength in communication and teaching. Or maybe you are the one who always fixes things when they break. That's a strength in problem solving and practical thinking. Maybe you are the one who motivates everyone when they feel down. That's a strength in leadership and empathy. Okay? Now, here's the thing. When you build your career around your strengths, you are most likely to enjoy what you do, perform well at it, and grow faster in your field. On the other hand, if you ignore your strengths and just choose a career randomly, you may struggle, feel unhappy, or even fail. But here's the problem. Most students don't really know their strengths. Why? Because schools often focus on grades, tests, and subjects, not on personal discovery. For example, if you get an A in mathematics, everyone assumes that you should be an engineer. If you are good in biology, people expect you to become a doctor. But maybe you are just good at exams, not necessarily passionate about those fields. Now, take James for example. James always scored high in science subjects, so everyone told him to study medicine. He went to medical school, but halfway through, he realized he didn't enjoy the long hospital hours or the patient care side of it. What he really loved was analyzing problems and finding solutions, something more aligned with research or even computer science. He was good at biology, but his real strength was critical thinking. That's the mistake many students make, confusing good grades in a subject with actual strength. Strengths go beyond what you score in school. They are deeper, more personal, and often linked to how you think, feel, and behave. How do you actually discover your true strengths? Let's break it down into practical steps. Step 1. Self-reflection. Sit down with yourself and think. What activities make me feel excited and alive? What tasks do I enjoy even if nobody pays me? For example, some students love organizing events. Others enjoy writing stories. Some like solving puzzles and others enjoy debating. These are clues to your strengths. Also ask yourself, what activities drain me even if I'm good at them? That's just as important. You might be good at memorizing facts for exams, but if it leaves you exhausted and unhappy, maybe it's not a true strength but just a skill. Okay? Step 2. Ask for feedback sometimes. We don't see our own strength because they feel too normal to us. That's where other people come in. Ask your friends, teachers, parents, or mentors, what do you think I'm naturally good at? You might be surprised. Maybe you think you are just the funny person in the class, but your friends might tell you no, you're actually really good at making people feel comfortable and confident. That's a social strength that can translate into careers in counseling, teaching, or public relations. Step 3, try different things. The best way to discover your strengths is to test them in real life. Take part in clubs, volunteer, do internships, join competitions, try side projects. The more experiences you expose yourself to, the more you will discover what you are naturally good at. For example, maybe you never thought you were a leader, but after organizing an event, you realized you enjoy leading a team. Or maybe you thought you hated writing, but after starting a blog, you found out you're actually pretty good at expressing ideas. Okay. Step 4, use tools and tests. There are also personality and career tests that can guide you. For example, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator (BTTI) helps you understand your personality. Strengths Finder identifies your top strengths. The Holland Code, that's the REASEC test, shows you what careers match your interests. While these tests are not perfect, they can give you useful insight into areas you might not have considered before. Okay, now let us try to connect your strengths to careers. Now, once you know your strengths, how do you connect them to careers? Let's look at some examples. If you are good at explaining things simply and people often understand when you teach, that strength could lead to careers in teaching, training, tutoring, or even making educational content online. If you are naturally curious, love research, and always ask why, you might thrive in careers like science, journalism, or data analysis. If you are empathetic, always there for your friends, and people come to you for advice, that's a strength that can be applied in psychology, counseling, social work, or even customer relations. If you are organized, detail oriented, and love planning, then project management, business administration, or event planning might be your thing. If you are creative and love designing, painting, or coming up with new ideas, then fields like graphic design, marketing, architecture, or product design could suit you. The key is to stop asking, what job should I take? And instead ask, what strengths do I have and how can I apply them to different careers? All right. Now, let's be clear. Just because you have a strength doesn't mean it automatically guarantees a successful career. You also need to consider your weaknesses and challenges. For example, maybe you are a great communicator but really struggle with numbers. That doesn't mean you can't have a career in business. It just means you might need to partner with people who are stronger in finance or work harder to build that skill. Don't let weaknesses discourage you. Everyone has them. The goal is to play more to your strengths while managing your weaknesses. Even world class athletes have weaknesses, but they focus on maximizing what they do best. All right. So, here's what you can do right now as a student. 1, write down 5 activities you love doing, even without being paid. Number 2, ask 3 people who know you well to describe your top strengths. 3, join new activity, club, or volunteering opportunity to test a new skill. Number 4, take a free career test online to gain extra perspective. 5, reflect on which strengths make you feel energized and which careers align with them. Okay, do these steps consistently and you start seeing patterns that point you towards your natural strengths. Okay, now let us try to round up. At the end of the day, discovering your strengths is not about finding a shortcut to success. It's about understanding yourself better so you can make smarter choices. Don't worry if you don't have it all figured out right now. Self-discovery is a journey. Even adults in their 30s and 40s are still learning about themselves. The most important thing is to start now while you are a student. The earlier you understand your strengths, the earlier you can align your studies, your internships, and your opportunities in the right direction. Remember, your strengths are your superpowers. Use them well, and they will guide you into a career where you don't just thrive, you don't just survive, but thrive. Okay? Finally, so now, let me ask you, what do you think your biggest strength is? Drop it in the comment section. I would love to read your answers, and maybe even respond to some career suggestions. If this video helps you, please give a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. We are building a community of students who are serious about success, and I want you to be part of it.